So what's going on, guys? It's Sergeant Seeloff. Today we're going to be doing some word knowledge. We're going to cover about 20 words today. When we go over it, just keep in mind we're going to be doing the word, the definition of it, using it in a sentence, and then using synonyms. Now, the reason why synonyms are important is because there's going to be different variations on the ASVAB test when it comes to word knowledge, right? So if you have more answers that you understand and know, then you're going to be more prepared when it comes to answering the questions for the test. With that being the case, the intent is for you to get those repetitions. So let's go ahead and get started. Quandary, a state of uncertainty, often involving a difficult decision or situation where the best course of action is unclear. Sentence, she was in a quandary about whether to accept the job offer in a new city or stay close to her family. Synonyms, dilemma, predicament, conundrum, plight. Quarrel, a heated verbal dispute or conflict, often between individuals or groups. Sentence, they had a quarrel over where to spend the holidays, but eventually reached a compromise. Synonyms, fight, argument, dispute, clash, dissent, altercation. Query, refers to a person or object being hunted, pursued, or targeted, such as an enemy combatant. Sentence, the hunters tracked their quarry through the dense forest. Synonyms, prey, target, game, mark, objective, adversary, enemy being hunted. Quench, to extinguish something such as fire, craving, signal, or morale. Sentence, a glass of cold water was enough to quench her thirst after the long run. Synonyms, satisfy, douse, suppress, stifle, relieve. Query, a question, especially one addressed to an official or organization. Sentence, he submitted a query to the support team to solve the technical issues. Synonyms, question, inquiry, interrogation, question mark. Rambunctious, uncontrollable, exuberant, boisterous. Sentence, the rambunctious puppy ran around the house knocking over everything in its path. Synonyms, unruly, wild, rowdy, disorderly. Rampart, a defensive wall of a castle or walled city having a broad top with a walkway and typically a stone parapet. Sentence, the soldiers patrolled the rampart, keeping a watchful eye on the surrounding landscape. Synonyms, wall, barrier, fortification, bulwark. Reiterate, to repeat a command, instruction, or message clearly and firmly. Sentence, the platoon leader had to reiterate the extraction plan over to the radio due to the clutter. Synonyms, repeat, restate, emphasize, echo. Ritualistic, relating to or characteristic of rituals followed as a part of a religious or solemn ceremony. Sentence, the tribe's ritualistic dances were an important part of their cultural heritage. Synonyms, ceremonial, formal, traditional, sacramental. Savor, deep appreciation of a hard-won success or pride of an accomplishment. Sentence, after months in the field, the platoon savored the quiet moments of peace. Synonyms, enjoy, delight in, relish, bask in, revel. Screech, a high-pitched, piercing sound typically associated with the mechanical equipment. Sentence, the convoy halted abruptly as the tires began to screech across the gravel during the ambush response drill. Synonyms, yell, shriek, scream, shrill, caterwaul. Scrutinize, look closely at something to make sure that it is true, accurate, or justified. Sentence, she scrutinized the data before entering into her article. Synonyms, confirm, substantiate, validate, authenticate, ratify, verify. Skepticism, an attitude of doubt, questioning, or crucial or critical thinking, especially towards claims, plans, or ideas that lack evidence. Sentence. There's a widespread skepticism about the politician's sudden change of heart. Synonyms: doubt, uncertainty, disbelief, cynicism, renegade, skeptic, rebel. Solvable. Describe a problem or challenge that can be resolved. Sentence. The tactical issue is difficult, but solvable with the right resources. Synonyms: fixable, resolvable, workable, achievable. Spawn. The origin of creation of something, such as tactics, threats, or conflicts. Sentence. Heavy rain spawned several small streams across the valley. Synonyms: produce, create, engender, produce, instigate. Stalwart. Firm, unwavering support, firm, unwavering supporter of a cause, mission, or a team. Sentence. She was a stalwart defender of justice, never backing down from what she believed was right. Synonyms: loyal, staunch, strong, dependable, steadfast, resolute, tenacious, persistently strong-willed. Submerge. Refers to or concealing or suppressing something or physically placing something underwater. Sentence. He has submerged his fears and focused on the mission. The floodwaters began to submerge the lower level. Synonyms: immerse, plunge, engulf, overwhelm, sink, cover. Suffice. Be adequate or sufficient to meet mission requirements. Sentence. A quick phone call will suffice to let them know that you're safe. Synonyms: be enough, do the job, satisfy, fulfill. Synchrony. Refers to the precise coordination of timing. Sentence. The dancers moved in a perfect synchrony with the music. Synonyms: harmony, alignment, concurrence, unity. Synonymous. Closely associated with or suggestive of something. Sentence. His name is synonymous with the quality in the industry. Synonyms: equivalent, interchangeable, equal, identical. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to start back from the beginning. We're just going to do the word and the synonyms. Quandary. Dilemma, predicament, conundrum, plight. Quarrel. Fight, argument, dispute, clash, dissent, altercation. Query. Prey, target, game, mark, objective, adversary, enemy being hunted. Quench. Satisfy, douse, suppress, stifle, relieve. Query. Question, inquiry, interrogation, question mark. Rambunctious, unruly, wild, rowdy, disorderly. Rampart. Wall, barrier, fortification, bulwark. Reiterate, repeat, restate, emphasize, echo. Ritualistic. ceremonial, formal, traditional, sacramental. Savor, enjoy, delight in, relish, bask in, revel. Screech, yell, shriek, scream, shrill, caterwaul. Scrutinize, confirm, substantiate, validate, authenticate, ratify, verify. Skepticism, doubt, uncertainty, disbelief, cynicism, renegade, skeptic, rebel. Solvable, fixable, resolvable, workable, achievable. Spawn, produce, create, engender, produce, instigate. Stalwart, loyal, staunch, strong, dependable, steadfast, resolute, tenacious, persistently strong-willed. Submerge, immerse, plunge, engulf, overwhelm, sink, cover. Suffice, be enough, do the job, satisfy, fulfill. Synchrony, harmony, alignment, currents, unity. Synonymous, equivalent, interchangeable, equal, identical. Okay, guys, that's going to wrap up the word knowledge. Good luck on your test. Get those repetitions in and take it serious.